안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu Reasonida.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we're Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to Sorry Sorry by 슈퍼주니어, the official MV.
And I love how the title is like, what do they call it? So not transcribed, that's what I'm thinking of. But it's like how you would say it in English.
It's Roman.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's not
It's
Romanized.
not Romanized,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
not
like
miane or something. It's sorry.
Sorry.
So I believe Sorry might be their biggest hit, at least as of when it came out. It was released in 2009, and it said that it won a total of 10 recognitions during the promotional
Wow.
period. So I don't know if that means like mamas and things as well, or if it means like the song, what's it called? Music Bank?
Music Bank.
And according to the music video, it says it was their first, it was actually SM Entertainment's first anamorphic formatted music video with the aspect ratio of the 2:39:1. It says that throughout most of the video, only 11 members are seen dancing to most of the choreography, although the video does include all 13 members of 슈퍼주니어. So that made me wonder, I know a viewer said that, and I think like a year after they debuted, that's when at least one of the members, if not more than one, they were involved in some serious car accidents. And so their involvement in the dancing was severely limited. So I'm curious if that's the reason why. They said that Heechul appears to be in the dance towards the end of the video, and Kibum only appears in solo shots. But this was their first comeback after their solo works and stuff that had happened in previous years. So I don't really know like why 11 or mostly 11 are seen when all 13 of them are available. So you have to let us know, Elf, clarify that for us if you don't mind. So I've had a lot of recommendations for Sorry, so I'm very excited to take a listen to it. So here we go. 슈퍼주니어's Sorry. Why I do like that beat. Oh, excuse me. Is she ripping her dress?
Definitely ripped the pearls.
Okay, that's a change. A fan told me they start with C1 because he's their visual. So like they have him start while he's still looking good. And like,
Look how young he is, though. How old was this one? 2009. 9? Okay.
I like that, the begging. Sorry.
Right? So I was like, how old is this one?
I'm not used to getting auto-tune with them.
Ooh, look at them move their feet.
all in black and white?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it. We haven't seen any colors so far. It's really pretty though. Ooh. So are they sorry they can't be more than friends? Or are they...
That's kind of unclear.
Right? Like, sorry, shorty, like...
Shouty.
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 Like...
Yeah. I loved that they incorporated the J-ball like move into the choreography. That was really cute.
But I'm not sure what he was asking for.
Or what he was apologizing
Or what
for.
do you want to be more than friends? Are you sorry that you can't be more than friends?
I don't know. Admittedly, I don't pay attention to the lyrics as much as I should.
I'm confused.
I definitely was watching more of like the choreography.
The choreography was
listening to
really
it.
hot though.
Yeah. And that auto-tune I'm not used to hearing with them.
Right?
But obviously it was done for a stylistic choice. They weren't
It was
using
kind of
to-
cool though too.
It was neat because it just stood out from what I think
It
of
really did.
when I think of Super Junior. So it was cool. I can see why it was insanely popular because I didn't know the song and yet I couldn't stop bouncing to it. Like it just had this like pull, this like, yeah, okay, you know.
I think it was interesting that they thought Siwon was the visual.
That's what I've been told by viewers, that Siwon is the visual, and so they always bring him out at the beginning before he's too tired and sweaty, so that the fans get to see their visual at its finest. So, I mean, it's just what I read. This is what a viewer told me. So, it's funny because you always make the comment when we see 17, that's a lot of people on stage. Well, they have the same number. To be fair, there were only, according to what I read, 11 people from most of the video, so it's still too shy of 17's 13 members. But you never make a comment about it being a lot of people with Super Junior. It's just interesting how visually that the two different people makes that much of a difference. But you always say, although Super Junior tends to all be on the screen at once a lot more than 17, where I feel
And
like
they
17
also
we
tend
don't-
to be closer together.
You think so?
Like close together.
Super
Like
Junior.
Super Junior, like in a ball. Like tight. So it doesn't always seem like a lot of people. Whereas I feel like 17 is kind of like spread out, so you really like see like, wow, it's a lot of people. Whereas Super Junior, they're like, we're close.
Well, I feel like Super Junior is always in formation too,
That's-
whereas Super Junior, I mean, they're still in formation, but they're more like staggered and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like even when they're sitting and performing, there'll be some like sitting like, what do they call it?
Windowed.
Crisscross applesauce. Like, and then there'll be someone sitting like on a higher chair and their feet, like they do a really good job of like not looking as uniform until they want to be uniform, and then it's like in those moments when they go from being like not uniform to like uniform and extremely synchronized that you're like, whoa, it just, you just see it. And I think that's kind of just their style. That's their way of providing that like extra impact. But it's interesting when we watch Super Junior, I never think and never hear you say like that's a lot of people.
I feel like because they're like, their choreography is really, puts them really close together too.
Different generation, different styles, I'm sure.
It's true.
So, very cool. I was struck by how like young they all looked, but I felt like we were watching
Right?
like like a Big Bang video because like I could recognize like hairstyles and stuff from around the same time. Yeah, we've seen a few of the Big Bang videos from that time, so I could see, you know, those trends like the mullets now. Oh gosh, it was a lot of fun though. Have we done anything this early in Super Junior's career?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So this was a lot of fun.
Because I don't remember Suwon looking that like young.
Yeah, they looked young for sure.
Or even Shindong.
Yeah, Shindong looks a lot younger.
He looked young too.
I almost didn't recognize him.
Right?
And he's one of the members that I actually know. Like I can identify. Admittedly, I haven't gotten all of them names to face yet, but he's one I always recognize. He's funny. He's super funny. So if you are fans of Super Junior, make sure that you like and subscribe down below so that you can see all of our Super Junior content as it's coming out. Give us some more direction if there's more you'd like to give. We have a very long list of Super Junior, but if you recommend something that's already been recommended, it's getting late. We're both tired. You can see in our eyes. It'll move up our list. So don't be afraid to recommend something if it's already been recommended. And if you like dramas, like maybe dramas that jump back in time, I saw one recently. Is it A Time for You or something like that? And my gosh, was that a confusing K-drama. It jumped back and forth a lot. I still don't know if I'm sure how it ended. So, but
I will skip that one.
It was good. It was just wait, what? So there are a lot of K-dramas that deal with like time travel though.
They do.
So if you are a fan of K-drama.
If you're a fan of K-drama, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip, y'all. Until next time, annyeong!